Testing. Hey, hey. 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 Yep, let's do it. Hey, what up, man? We going right in. We just gonna do what we do. What's poppin', y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Wednesday night. Chill is in the building along with my boy, the Ghost. We taking it back. Yes. The Live in the Cipher crew. Shout out to my man, Storm Norm, the General. Happy birthday, my man. I heard, I didn't even hear. I was watching some of the things, man. And he is out tonight. He's chilling. He's all right, though. You know what I'm saying? Feeling a little under the weather. We holding it down for him and Smooth P. So y'all know what it is, man. Y'all can call in. Our calling number is 646-233-1302. Yeah, so we're here live in the Cipher, man. And I just got to say a few things. Ghost, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. Week seems like it's dragging, but hey.
I had a hell of a week, man. I ain't going to front. All right, so it's been crazy because I had to go to the DMV on Monday, bro, because I had an event Sunday night that I had to go to. I went to that event and then I said, you know what? It was up in Warren, Warren, New Jersey. I said, after that, I'm going to go straight down to Storm's party. I was headed to Storm's party. Boop, 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 boop. Cop pulled me over. Now, I know, listen, you ever have to be mad, Ghost, but you ain't got nobody to be mad at but yourself? So this is what happened. I get pulled over for the top tail light, which I didn't know. Your brake light, when it was out. So what ends up happening was the cop pulled me over. He says, oh, it's a she. She comes over to me, and she says, your tail light's out. So I said, all right, no problem. I'm thinking I'm good. Give her the license, registration, all that. She walks back. She's like, all right, I just want to make sure everything's fine, Mr. Harmon. Comes back. I find out my license is suspended.
Suspended?
Yes. Facts. This is all facts. I said, what happened? I don't, why is my license suspended? I don't know. She said, I don't know either, but they just suspended your license Friday. Now it's Sunday.
Oh, well, you got over because you ain't get the letter in the mail, so you ain't know your license was suspended. I had that before. That saved my butt.
But Ghost, she really could have still, excuse my language, but I'm telling the truth, she could have dicked me.
Oh yeah, but you would have beat it in court.
Okay.
Because when it happened to me, I got pulled over. They your license. Oh wow, I didn't know. So and I had somebody in the car with me who had they have to drive whatever. So when I got back, here's your ticket with the court date. Like a day or two later, I got the letter saying that your license was suspended. So when I went to court, I took the letter to court.
I see,
and showed it to the prosecutor, and judge said, "Look," and the prosecutor was like, "Well, yeah, you didn't know your license was suspended because you didn't get the letter till after the fact, after you got pulled over.
Gotcha.
You didn't get notified of the suspension until."
So,
but you ain't pay a parking ticket?
Nah. Yeah. What happened was, and this is my fault. Months ago, I got caught driving on the in the car with the phone. I never finished paying the ticket. I and it's my stupidity. It was $40 left on the ticket, man, and I didn't pay it. And the only reason it came to my mind, I said, that's the only ticket I've gotten in years. I don't speed no more. I'm older now, so I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody.
Why do y'all still drive on your phones?
That was foolish of me, bro. And trust me, when I had my phone, it wasn't even like it was in the whole. I was like chilling, literally like. Dude, I think I was talking to Pamela, PM. I was talking to my wife. I was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And the cop right from Plainfield, he saw me. And I didn't even deny it. So it was a $300 ticket. No points the first time. Get caught the second time, it becomes points. Long story short, that's not the end of it. Thank God the lady let me drive. The cop, she didn't have to. She could have stopped me, pulled me over, towed the vehicle, all of that. Because theoretically, I'm not supposed to be driving.
She didn't give you a ticket?
She gave me a warning. Ooh,
you got lucky.
But what was really cool, and I wish I knew her name.
Because you know what happens? I can go on, man. I got so many driving stories. That happened to me. Because I was driving, right?
Yeah.
And I was going I had to go to work. You know, I had worked in upstate New York, so I was like, I ain't got no way. I'm going. So the cop pulled me over. Oh, I ain't gonna give you a ticket for this for driving on suspended, but I'm gonna give you. He gave me a ticket for something else. So they ain't even gotta tell you that they ain't even gotta give you the ticket because once the ticket goes to motor vehicle, they link up the two, and then you would get, and then it'll go on your record as being driving on suspended.
Oh, all right.
But since you got a warning, a warning don't go to DMV.
Got you.
Yeah, she looked out.
She gave me the warning, but here's the big thing, and this is the honest. I wish I knew her name.
No, you don't, because you don't want to say it.
I'm gonna get. Listen, we dog police out.
No, because you don't want to say it. You don't get her.
Well, I ain't gonna say her name, but let me just say this, and we all know the story with Black Crump, and I'm in Warren, New Jersey. I'm coming, and my mind told me I was on exit 36, and if you know Jersey, 36 is really the place where I was at was in Baskin Ridge. And my mind told me, come straight, don't take 78 because you can go straight down King George's Road and get to 22 and then go. And I didn't get there. But here she goes. She said to me, and if y'all can see me in the camera, she was like, look, park your car. I don't know where you are parking and I don't know nothing. I told you to park the car. You have a friend. She gave me that wink. I parked the car where she saw me, but then she drove off. I took it as though she was saying, you live right in Plainfield, try to get home. Now, if you get caught again, nothing. But that saved me a towing fee. So what did I do? I drove home. I'm going to end this story quick. This is the problem, though. All that told me I had to take off of work on Monday. I couldn't drive nowhere. I got home around 9 o'clock. So I had to take care of business. Oh, Monday, I'll do it. Monday comes, I go to Plainfield Police Department, $40. I was embarrassed, but I was like, damn, $40. And then you know what the restoration fee is in New Jersey, $100. I'm thinking, I'm going to go to the DMV, bro, and be out. I took off work.
You thought DMV was going to be quick?
Bro.
DMV ain't quick.
Ghost. No. I went to Newark.
Nah.
Freelandhausen Avenue.
I'm going to tell you where you should have went to. You should have went to Somerville because they got like a little small DMV.
But Ghost, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, you got to go to the main ones. You got to go to Trenton.
Listen.
Yeah, the regional. Yeah,
there
you're
are
right.
35 DMV offices across the state of New Jersey.
I forgot they changed
Only
that.
5 of them restore. Trenton, Patterson, Newark, Eatontown, and Hazlitt. So no matter where you live, you're only going to go there to restore your license. Now, here's the thing. My job requires me, I'm a driver. So in order for me to go back to work, I needed the immediate. You have to show proof you paid the ticket, paid $100. You can immediately drive as soon as you do it. I go to Newark, Freelandhausen Avenue. The line, it looked like a crack line in Harlem in the 80s, bro. It was around the corner. It was atrocious. So I walked inside, and the guy was like, listen, our technology is slow. You know what I'm saying? Our technology is slow, so you're better off going to another place. Again, me, stupid, chill.
Better off going to Trenton.
I should have went to Eatontown. Now, I'm going to keep it funky with you on the airwaves of Live in the Cipher right now. I don't care. I'm going to say it like I'm going to say it. Part of me think it's set up, bro. Eatontown is a majority white town. It is what it is. No lines, no nothing. I go to Patterson, Newark. You know how many? It just seemed like everybody was suspended. Is that conspiracy?
Well, no, not everybody never going to be suspended, but that's you dealing with a more populated area than Eatontown.
Okay, that's fair. Those are my sanity.
Isn't Eatontown down by like Long Branch?
Yes, it's way down there. It's down
I mean, if you're going to do a Newark, Patterson, you're dealing with a heavier city population. Eatontown is not that populated.
What? Thank you. I appreciate you saying that because I was going. If P was here, he would agree. Yeah, chill. It's the man going against the people. See, you my voice of reason, bro.
I used to have to go down there because it's to Fort Monmouth, which is close to there.
Yes, that's exactly one. Mm-hmm. So I ended up going to Patterson. Line wasn't that bad. It wasn't around the corner, but it was still outside. They were very nice. They had a guy outside whose job was to keep keep everybody calm. So he's walking up and down. He's saying, listen, what are you here for? Restoration license. Oh, 3 hours from the inside. Now, mind you, I'm about 40 deep outside. I had no choice. This is at 11 a.m. My wife took off for work. God bless her, man. PM, I listen, man, you roll with me. She had to sit in the car. I got finished at 4 o'clock. I was stunned. I don't get it. They give you numbers. Remember the old numbers, the tickets used to pull? I don't get it. It's like there's about 5 people working. I just can't fathom why I was in this place for 5 hours. What is our tax money going to, bro?
Government and state workers don't move with a sense of urgency because they don't move real. They're not in a rush.
Bro, I was so stressed.
Because it don't affect them. I'm here for 8 hours. So why am I going to rush and end up doing 150 people if I could just go at my pace and do 20? Whether I do 20 people or 100 people, I'm getting paid the same thing.
Here's a fact.
And we shutting down at 3:30, so whoever stuck outside, you ain't coming in.
Ghost is on. Yo, you had this problem before. Nah, I know you had.
I know how state offices run. You don't know the rule? Do not call a state office at 3:30 in the afternoon. You don't call them at like 8:30 in the morning. When they first open, don't call them because it's gonna get you a message. Don't call them around lunchtime. You got a small window to get stuff done when you're dealing with state offices.
Ghost.
And when it gets close to shutting down time, they ain't gonna start nothing new because then they're gonna run overtime.
Ghost, you my boy. Let me say this. This is why I was stressing. I was I wanted to eat my whole pack of blood pressure pills. Time is ticking, and I know that. At first, I was like, "Oh, I'm in. I'm good." Bull. They was like, "Yo," they sent a notice around and said, around 3 o'clock, someone was announced it. We will stop procedures for restorations at exactly 4 o'clock today. I came in at number 185. When I walked in, the number that they were seeing was 114. Yes. You talk about somebody looking at that clock. Yep. As the number got down, I was like, yo, I can't take another day. Just for this, I'm missing time. I'm missing pay. I got to get it done. My wife's in the car.
That's the part. Yo,
she in the car outside. I know she's bugging. Hot. I know she is. She can say what she wants. Let me say, that's why I said, listen, if you married out there, forget all the fine, big booties, big boobs. Ride with a woman that ride with you. Because PM was hot. I know she was hot.
Yeah, she wasn't.
But you know what? She supported me. Babe, we got to get this done. You know, but deep down inside, I know she was like, you dumb ass. You should have paid for this ticket. Why am I sitting here? I'm missing work. It was a nightmare. But I made it. But
you shouldn't, with technology now, you should not have to go physically. You have digital licenses. You shouldn't have to go through all that to get proof of that it's restored. It should be. It could be a lot quicker. And you know who that happened to? What's the name? He's the DJ. Oh man, I forget his name. Scott. Scott's playing. He's come here on Sunday sometimes.
Late night.
Nah,
not late night. He's coming Sunday night.
Sunday now with the teen crew. And he go to your church.
His name? Temp.
Yeah,
DJ Temp.
He did a live. He was like, man, I had to go to DMV. He said I was inside DMV. He said they came around at 3:30. He said, all right, we shutting it down.
That hurts, man.
Y'all got to go home and come back tomorrow. He was like, what the? I was like, yo, they will do you dirty.
And they don't care.
No.
They don't care.
And they ain't the one that got a problem to be fixed.
Ghost, I'm gonna say that you've been on point with everything you've been saying. I'm gonna say this too. I agree with you. With technology the way it is, and I get it. I remember one year they did a big cutback. They did a big cutback in Trenton and all of those areas, and that's why there's not that many people working. But the other thing that's incredible to me, with all these offices, make it happen. You can restore anywhere. I could have went to South Plainfield. I could have went to Springfield. Make that, and then that lessens the stress on just these 5. They don't care. And I'm like, where's our taxes going? So I don't know, man. I got it done. It was all good. I'm good back with driving, and I just told them I will never. I'm not trying to get no tickets no more.
Just be thankful
Nothing.
Do you thankful that your tax money ain't going to overtime?
Yeah, I can't even argue that, man. So, yo, man, y'all here live in the Cipher again. Y'all can call in our number 646-233-1302. I might as well just introduce it because we got a few things to talk about, but I want his opinion, man. This dude right here is, I personally have known him for years. He's been in the hip hop game, man. I'm gonna say well over. I'm gonna say 20 to 30, somewhere in there.
I'm the golden child. No number.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Don't date him, man.
But I've known him for a long time, and we've known him. He came here about 2 months, a month ago with the Weirdos.
No, yeah,
a month ago.
What's it going?
2 years.
Nah,
yeah, man.
bro, you just was here.
That was 2 years ago.
Yo, that wasn't no month ago, Jill.
That was 2 years ago.
Yo, I'm done. But anyway, I want to introduce him, man. This is my man, Ahsan, the golden child. He's popping. What's up, brother?
Peace. What's up? How's everybody doing out there? I'm doing well, man. It's good. Man, it's good to be back here. You know, I like this whole situation, how it's all set up.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely.
you. The funny thing is, Ghost, we was at a mutual friend's party.
Oh, this is crazy story.
On when was that? Sunday? Saturday.
You a party and event person, ain't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep it
So
funky.
actually, you was suspended when you was there.
Yeah, you're right. And by the way, you were 100% right. The ticket thing came Monday. So when I said after I did all that thing, I came home. It was in the mail. But anyway, I digress to that. So what ended up happening? We got a mutual friend.
And plus you good because when she ran your license,
Yeah.
and your license was clean, she know you wasn't
Foul.
You wasn't foul. But if she'd have ran your license, and you had some points, or you had some other getting caught driving on suspended. Oh nah, you wouldn't. She wouldn't have gave you no warning and been like, "Go do what you gotta do." You'd have been like, "Damn."
Shout out to Kim and Karen. Kim and Karen Finney was their party.
Yes.
We're friends from church, and they really are close with PM. So that's where I was. When I walk in, I hear, and you know the infamous word for us hip hoppers. First thing is, yo, what up? You know. Yeah. So we politic, we talked and everything, and he told me about some of the things that's going on. But I said, why don't you come on up, and we'll talk about it. And I thank you for coming tonight, man.
Absolutely. I said, listen, man. I said it. I'm here. That's all I'm about right now. Is you say something, do it.
Mm-hmm.
You say something, you do it.
Yeah.
You know, just say it and make it happen, manifest it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing, man, and everything will happen. But yo, I mean, I'm glad I'm here.
That's a fact.
I told you that because we was talking about the Weirdos.
Yes.
We came up here last. I said, well, matter of fact, they got a new single out. We getting ready to do some promo on it. There's the EP with it. It's part of a whole project. So I'm like, I guess I'm like, yo, maybe we can try to get him down here in the summer. And then Ty was like, why don't you just come down and bring the record and just come on through?
That's
like,
a fact.
Well, you know,
I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Whenever they back out this way, because they from Oklahoma or Arkansas?
OKC.
Yeah, okay.
He's Arkansas.
Now, I know Midwest. I knew it was somewhere out the Midwest.
Shout out to B-Mans and Spree. Yeah, no.
So when next time they out this way, man, you know, they're always welcome to come through.
Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And the good thing is, they real hip hop, and we got a video tonight, and we got a song that we are gonna definitely play tonight. I want to get everybody familiarized with it because I'm always feeling them. But I want to talk about you a little bit also. I know what you're doing with the Weirdos, but I want a little conversation about what you have going on yourself as far as your production and everything of that nature.
Absolutely. I mean, we can start. Where you want to start off at? I got this.
I'm gonna say right now, like musically, right now, what's popping with you, the Golden Child, right now? Yourself.
All right, so I still got the radio show, the Blueprint Radio. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it right here, but it's the longest running hip hop show in Jersey.
No, that's fine, bro.
You know,
it's all love
at WRSU FM. I know I hate doing that, man. Those type of plugs.
RSU FM. That's the Rutgers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So still doing that Saturdays. Back to the original spot. Saturday midnight to 2. Musically, we doing stuff with Righteous Mob again. You know, working on music. Weirdos is part of Righteous Mob. They're the new artists for Righteous Mob. I got my boy Sonny Ahsan. He's basically going to be running the day-to-day ops of Righteous Mob, and he's also still emceeing. For those who don't know, Sonny Ahsan is the younger brother to my partner from my old group, Sounds of Creation, Sharif.
Okay.
So
Shout out to Sharif.
That's
Shout
his
out to
younger
Sharif.
brother. So we working on some music as well, and I'm getting ready to do a bunch of collabos with a lot of different artists, and we're gonna release them because it's the day of content. I used to be against that whole quantity over quality.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're in a whole different age, and it's like you go quiet for a second, things get crazy.
That's a fact, man.
And I look at artists like Planet Asia, MF Doom, Terminology, and brothers like that. They constantly dropping stuff, and none of that stuff is weak. So I had to read. And then shout out to B Mez again from Weirdos, because he's from the younger generation. He's like, Ahsan, man, it's all about content. We got to keep putting it out. We got to keep putting it out. And I'm like, well, you don't want to put too much. You want to overdose. But, sometimes us, sometimes we got to learn too.
Well, it's about like younger people know you got to constantly put out, because people's attention spans are.
Yeah, it's like,
because if you don't put out content, say you give it like a week or 2 weeks go by, people's attention span, they be done moved on. You be like,
exactly.
Yes. Then I got to try to get them back again. You think, I thought you was loyal to me, but nah, they'll just.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the amount of music that comes out, and through all this, it's just trying to keep up with it. It's crazy. And so I mean, we about to kind of go in and do the same thing. Also, Peace Shots, I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out. Hopefully he's checking us out online. Peace to Left Guns. We working on a project too.
Okay.
Left Guns. So we got something bubbling as well. Actually, I sent him the beat one time, and he actually went on Facebook and just rocked over it, and we got crazy likes just off the writing it while he, just spitting the verse. I'm like, but I'm good with it though too, also, because I know, all right, we right there in the lane, so it's good.
So let me ask this too, real quick.
All right.
When and listen, man, the game is the game, and I tend to believe a lot of times elder statesmen in the game, I don't want to say are ashamed, but I like the way you're the same dude that I seen 20 years ago that I see now, and your love for it hasn't changed.
Okay.
Where's the desire?
I grew up on hip hop.
That's a fact.
Dope shirt. Yeah.
And that goes for some of us here too. Your desire, how do you feed your hunger, man? That's a good question that I want to ask, because I know you got acts, you got groups, you got the station. You live hip hop. You are hip hop. You live and breathe it. How does it say insatiable in you, man?
I mean, I still listen to a lot of the stuff that I grew up on, and I list like the artists I just mentioned, like Planet Asia, Terminology, MF Doom, Science of Life. Now we were just talking off the air, Benny and Conway coming out with some new heat. I like certain artists. When I hear that stuff, it definitely feeds that hunger. Now I'm not going to be this guy sitting there going to disrespect or say some of the stuff that's out here is whack. The music speaks for itself. I don't need to say anything. My great grandmother used to say, "You ain't got nothing nice to say about somebody, don't say nothing." So therefore, I'm not mentioning names and mention the song. So if I don't have something nice to say, but it's their take on what we're doing, what's going on, and it's like that. Some of this stuff is good, But what feeds me, man, is when I hear lyrics. I love lyrics, and I love hearing tracks. Pete Rock, I think, is getting ready to do a lot more stuff. Primo got some stuff, hitting.
Right.
And I like DJ Mustard. I like some stuff that he's doing.
Okay.
I like a lot of stuff that he does. He definitely comes with those vibes. And it's just hearing new creative music. Listen, I also like pop music. Word up. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, if you like music, good music it doesn't matter what genre. You like good music.
And I say it now, I'm transparent. Like he said, I'm transparent with it. And I say, okay, when is it when you a fan of an artist or you like an artist? So I had to admit one time on the station, like, well, I like over 7 Taylor Swift songs. I think I'm a fan.
Well, yeah.
So and that's not like because I'm seeking for it, but if I find myself nodding to it and knowing some of the words, I'm like, because there's some things the words and you don't really particularly like it, but there's some stuff you will stop and listen to.
That's a fact.
And I love 80s music. I love everything from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? From Tears of Fears to Herbie Hancock. Well, Herbie Hancock, he definitely 60s, 70s with the jazz, but I'm saying, with the Rocket era,
right,
when he came in with that. I like a lot of that stuff. I like I like Culture Club. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot. I like not for nothing. I like White Snake. I like a lot of that stuff.
But see, and that's Ghost too. Ghost is like that.
But good music is good music, regardless of the genre.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
If you like good music, it don't matter what it is.
But I'm of course 70s soul, funk. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Plainfield, so we all know about the P-Funk. Smell my finger. I like that. The original R&B. I mean, I also like the early 90s R&B and stuff. But you know when I listen to some of that early 90s R&B, it got like a sad, like monotone feeling to it. Like when you listen back to that, everything sounds a little slower. Like why did we really was liking that? But
yeah, we were liking it.
We was liking it.
It depended too. Like there was a lot of that where the beats was banging. I guess to me, the 80s, the 90s was pure. Like it was really pure. Like
absolutely.
There was a time where you could just hear a bass drum and a snare with that carried the song. Now it has advanced. We know it has. Musically, I definitely believe that. And then I hate to say this, I don't want to diss none of the new generation. As we always say here live in the Cipher, this is their time. They get it. But lyrically, I just believe a lot of people got lazy because if you got a hot beat, let's call it what it is. If your beat is banging, a lot of people aren't lyrically inclined to it. They don't care.
Lyrically, people got lazy because most people don't. I want to say the newer generation, or most people nowadays don't really care about lyrics to a song. They just want the hook, the melody, something they could dance to, and if they could sing the hook, that's all they care about. They don't really. The lyrics really ain't. They ain't really. They don't. It's not that big of a deal to them.
I call it the microwave age.
Yeah,
they want the instant gratification and things right now. And like you said, if they're looking for the instant hit. So they're looking for a hit. So like you said, they concentrate on that melody. They concentrate on that. That's about the best part of the song. A lot of them is the melody and and that 8-bar hook.
Yep.
Where it's that you go like you said like in the 90s and the 80s and even going back to like jazz and like soul and R&B. There's timeless classic songs out there that weren't even in the top 40, but that we all know. I could start naming songs now, and you guys would start like laughing, like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And you go look back on Billboard, whatever, they weren't even in the top 40, but to us, they were some hits, and it's because they're classics.
Well, nowadays, how many classics you hear now? That's classics that's been made within the last 5 years.
I can't name any. I mean,
that's you know what?
Let me think.
Classics within the last 5 years.
You know why I'm
listen to the question because you should be able to. Because I had asked you this 20 years ago, you would have been able to name 5 at the moment that you think will be classics, 5 from last year, and 5 from 5. But right now we in this last 45 seconds we still haven't named one.
Classics. I got
especially not in R&B.
Oh, I got one. Childish Gambino. That's gonna be a classic for me.
Which
the one from the movie from what's it called? That's bad. I'm right on air.
See now I think what's the name from the movie from the Equalizer? What's his name? Daniel Caesar?
No.
He's dope. I think that one song. I think that song is gonna be classic.
Redbone. It's called Redbone from Get Out. What's the first song in Get Out?
Okay, I don't even remember the songs in Get Out.
The Childish Gambino joint?
Yeah, I don't remember songs.
Okay.
I don't. I saw Get Out.
One song. I think it was like only one song.
But I don't remember hearing the music. I was so into, it was just wild to me.
Cause I had heard the record, and then also we went to go see Get Out, and that came on. I'm like, oh, already? Like in the movie, but it was hot. And
Fat Lace in chat said Bobby Smurder's Hot Boy is a classic. See now, classic as you listen to it. Like you still like if the message came on right now, you'd be like, "Oh wow, are you still gonna bop to?"
I can see the Bobby
Hot
Smurder
Boy
joint.
In 20 years.
Jungle Beats, he got some hot.
I hate to say it, I'm gonna go more. Let's see, you talking about immediate now or like genre now?
But that's what
because Drake got some hits.
Oh please don't.
No, I'm gonna say right now.
I think it was a classic.
I don't go back. I like Drake when it's out. I don't go back to listen to his music. So to me, maybe God's Plan might be a classic that can play that'll be playing years down the road, but because it got God, I think that might be to me that's got some replay value down the road.
I can.
Other than that,
I said Meek song. Meek, the one that everybody chants. It starts out a cappella.
intro?
Oh,
That's a classic.
that's a classic to you.
Yeah, because
I mean,
that make the
You know what?
party pop.
That's
man.
going. It gets the
See,
energy
now, okay,
going for a
so
long.
now you okay? Are we talking classic as far as classic? Or are we talking about DJ? What you need in your crates?
Well,
So you need that Meek joint in your crates.
I'm going to say classic. Like, you know what I'm talking. Like, classic is easily. Okay, so let's define
The
it.
Bridge
as
is
far
Over
as-
is a
The
classic.
Bridge is Over. Paid in Full.
It's classic.
I Know I Got Soul.
Classic.
You Got to Chill. Yeah, I got what you're saying. KRS-One. You said it. The Bridge is
I
Over.
mean, you can go many on Carrot.
You can go. You can go down. I would put it in there because of how it stands. To me, a classic is Black Sheep. Engine number 9.
That's
What was
a
that?
classic.
That
like
that's
Rob
classic.
That's a
Bass and
classic.
DJ Easy Rock.
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Good point. Good point.
Good point.
I can see that. I can
Like
see
something
that
you
song.
can put on down the road and still be like, oh wow, like an R&B, like Luther
You can
Vandross.
see
The
the
house is
smiles
not
on
a
everyone's
home.
face and everyone can tell you a
Or
story.
Frankie Beverly
And-
and the Maze.
They-
Like you put it
that's
on,
a
people
classic.
be like, yo,
That's a classic.
it's still hot as the day was made till now.
You could play it like it just came out.
Yeah,
It's
and I don't.
interesting.
You don't get that much nowadays.
Yeah.
Not.
I said this recently, and okay, this is gonna be crazy, and I guess this falls into if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And this was at a private event. Should I go ahead and say it? I'm gonna try to say. Listen, you put a Drake record on with me right now in the car. I'm thinking about every problem I have in the world. For some reason, when I hear that dude's voice come on, and I hear him rhyme in that same pattern, like that, you know what I'm saying? He's about to big pun himself, and I know probably people gonna hit me with that. Certain dudes at a certain point they got the same. Like, okay, I know you have a style, and you got to have a thing for yourself, but some people just with this. The way they hit it, it's like the same thing over and over again.
I feel you on that.
And it's not even, it's just like infectious, like whatever. And Drake is at that point with me, like when I have to turn him, so I'm not thinking about this bill I owe. I'm not thinking about the work I got to do this weekend around the house. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Drake, I'm sorry. Yo, Drake, I much power to him for doing the sitcom and doing his thing, the whole
Okay.
mixtape thing. I definitely, you know, I give him props for that. I'm just going to be for real. I'm going to be true. I'm a true guy. And I'm
Well,
just
he
going
gets
to say.
people in their emotions because he.
No, his songs are, it's just the annoyance of it. When I get annoyed, I think of all my bad problems.
Okay, yeah,
I get
yeah,
annoyed
I got
easily.
you. I got you.
And it's like,
That's the-
boom, it's a trigger.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah,
like somebody must have hypnotized me. I must have been somewhere and somebody hypnotized me. And every time I say the Drake record come on, you're going to start thinking about everything bad that's going on with you.
Fat Lady said BBD.
And I do
Poison
like
is
him.
classic.
I do appreciate
True,
him.
true.
And I like him.
Yeah, see, I got all his albums. Okay, I got all his albums because I like he makes some hot music, and I like it for that time frame.
I like J. Cole better than Drake.
No, I do. I like J. Cole, but I go back and listen to J. Cole's albums more than I listen to. I go back and listen to J. Cole and Kendrick out of the newer artists.
I like the
more
older
than
Kendrick than the newer Kendrick. Everyone likes that new Kendrick. I like the old Kendrick.
which
When he was underground, before he came
before he put out and before like Section 80
you
and
know, all before any of that stuff.
Good Kid,
When-
Mad Kid, Bad City.
Yeah. I like that. I like his cadence on that. I like the way he was rocking back then.
It's interesting to me. Like I said, it's very difficult, but I do like. Even I will admit, what you just said is true. If this was 30 years ago, we just would have been bing, 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 naming them just like that. But that could also be because, again, I gotta be fair. As being a host of a radio show, trying to be as even keeled and as I can be. We are older.
No, I'm
Has
gonna tell you
nothing to do
why.
with age.
We
But
got
I- nothing to
new
do
ones.
with
But
age.
you know why
You
I'm
don't
gonna tell you.
think so?
But you know what I'm gonna tell you because the motivation for making music has changed
Absolutely.
from when we first started listening to hip hop and R&B until now.
Yes.
Back then, of course, everybody motivation they wanted to make money, but people loved the art.
They love the music.
Now, a lot of these hip hop artists, they don't care about being the art of rap.
Okay.
They just want to get the bag from rap.
Absolutely.
So they're not putting out music. They're not saying, I want to go perfect my craft. I want to be the best. No, I want to make the hot songs so that I can go play it in the club. I can get some money, and they don't. This like you say, it's the microwave era. They want this instant. They're not caring about the.
The music is
True.
the commercial to everything else. We were talking about that at the party. Now, as in business, that's great, but now the music is suffering.
Right.
So how do you get to a point where you're making good music that's still commercial for what you're doing because no one's buying like CDs and tapes and I mean vinyl's coming back, but you got to push merch, you got to push your shows. And I hear a lot of the young artists they know they say, okay, I got to get me about 10, 15,000 followers on social media. I got to get my X amount of views on YouTube, so therefore the clubs are looking at me. I got to go ahead and gig swap with this artist so I could get more visible, so they can get to that point where they're getting checks, and then they want to keep getting the checks, but they keep doing. They keep putting out more and more stuff, and if it wasn't broke, they're not fixing it.
Right.
But in a sense, it was sort of broken because the heads who are musically inclined are not showing them. They themselves is trying to get a piece of that bag. Let them come to the studio, let them do whatever they want. Whereas that back before, and Todd Chill, this is like to what you're saying, even during like the early 2000s, maybe late 90s, and stuff like that, I could still say some of that music was coming out then. Some of it wasn't like pure, but some of it was good. I could appreciate it. It has nothing to do with age, because even going back to like the late 80s, early 90s, you know, I'm talking about records from the 70s and 60s, and I'm still feeling it. So it has nothing to do with age.
Facts.
It has something to do with the quality. And this is my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And I think there's some good songs out there, but the fact that we can't ramble them off doesn't mean that, okay, we're authoritative to this. But, I mean, this conversation I have with everybody in different settings.
And you can have the idea, and let's keep it real. Like, trash could be trash. You know, some songs stink.
Even back in the day, there was.
And back in the day, there was trash. That's another thing.
It was some garbage. It was some garbage back in the golden era of hip hop and R&B too.
Absolutely
We make it seem like our joint, everything that we put out was dope.
Yeah,
but
you talk to some people, boy. Everybody in our golden era hip hop were all rhymers. Like, nah.
I'm gonna hit you with another one. This is the one that baffles everybody. This is the one that baffles everybody. So anyone who knows, they know my favorite thing is Tribe. Tribe Called Quest.
You know, I want to cut you off, but it's funny you mentioned it, because I was telling somebody about the Weirdos.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we got a guest on the show. We the manager of the Weirdos. And the Weirdos is like, that's our name for rap. I said, yeah. I said, because they different. They ain't like the rest of these young.
Yeah.
I said, he's like, well, who would you classify with? I said, I would classify him in. I would say you could put him in the class of like a Tribe Called Quest, the Jungle Brothers, in that native tongue. I said, because they can spit.
Yep.
They don't flow with. They don't conform to what all these new younger rappers are doing. They got their own style.
Absolutely.
I said they can. That's the group I put them in. So when you mentioned Tribe, that's like that. I put them in. That's funny. I mentioned the same. I said, yeah, they're along the lines of a Tribe.
Yeah, we got Farside, Outkast.
Yeah.
You know, Dead Prez.
Like what's the other one? I like that group, man. Oh man, two kids from Brooklyn. Cooley High.
Cool. Oh, Camp
Oh,
Camp
yeah.
Low.
I put them in that vein too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's
absolutely.
So
absolutely.
That's the feel I get from the Weirdos.
So it's all right. So a lot of people know that Tribe De La is my thing, right? I'm gonna hit you with one, and shout out to this group. But guess who I was never a big fan of? I mean, I dug them. I like them. I like their vibes, like everything.
Jungle Brothers.
I wasn't a big fan of Diggable Planet.
Peace. Yes. I couldn't stand them. And I'm going to say it openly. Who like that? You
I wasn't
ain't like De La Soul
like
either,
that?
though.
He ain't like De La Soul, yeah?
Nah,
You
yo.
didn't?
We had a responsibility that day. We did a show. We went out there.
love
We
De La.
performed the show with him a long time ago. I mean,
He don't like De La. He don't like Biggie.
I'm not. Yeah, I
I
hate to
agree.
say it.
I like Biggie, but Biggie isn't all that.
Here's the thing. That's blasphemous to him, man.
I know it's
Here's
probably
the
blasphemous,
thing.
but Biggie's nice, but there's a lot more nicer coming out of BK, a lot more nicer coming out of New York.
But see, here's the thing with Big.
But more nice lyrically, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But when you incorporate the whole package of the artist, the presence, and just having that it factor, it's not many more bigger that came out of Brooklyn at BK.
Here's the thing with Big.
Most Def didn't have that.
Not commercially.
Not like that. Not like Big.
Big covered everything. This is what I feel about him, and
If
I'm not
Mos Def
foolish.
And Big walked into a room at the same time, a club full of your favorite rappers. Who's going to get the attention?
Gotta be fair. You gotta be fair.
And I love Mos Def. But
Okay.
Big had that it factor. And I'm not saying he's the most lyrical, because Mos Def probably better lyrically.
Yeah.
But, and you incorporate all that in, he just had a
I
presence.
can dig with you. Like I said,
he
I
had
like Biggie.
He had a larger presence, just a presence in life than most people. Not saying he's the best, because there's a lot of, I think Talib Kweli probably a better rapper coming out of it. Mos Def probably a better rapper. But when you incorporate the whole package,
Master Ace from
it's
Brooklyn.
like when people say Tupac was up there. To me, Tupac was simple rapping.
Yeah.
his lyrics weren't really intricate.
Yeah.
He had a good message.
Yeah.
He was bigger than hip hop, which put him up on that same level. So that's why
he's
I put
a
him
performer, so he knew how to put
but
stuff
also,
right.
he had the it factor because if Pac walked in the room and Big walked in the room, who was going to get the
That's
most
an
attention?
interesting question.
Because Pac had a bigger presence.
But Pac is a performer.
Yeah, see, but
He's an actor. He's a
I
performer.
lean more towards Big, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying both of them had in hip hop. If they walk into a room, I don't know if there's many
All right, so
artists.
you going by
who
the
would say-
overall package.
If you're
No,
talking
package.
lyrically,
I'm talking about
and
lyrically, then I'm like,
everything,
Nas
nah.
is better lyrically than him.
But we talking about Brooklyn.
Rakim.
We talking
Oh,
about Brooklyn.
Yeah,
So
we talking about Brooklyn.
yeah.
We just talking about MCs in Brooklyn. Yeah, you got a lot of people who would just.
But here's the thing, and here's the interesting
But like,
thing.
there's probably a lot of better ball players than Mike. Just didn't get the opportunity to play in the league.
Absolutely.
So there's probably a lot of.
Mike didn't get nice until then.
Here's the thing about Big with me, and I'm not foolish. Like, listen, I understand his place in hip hop. I do.
Yeah. He had
And I will never take that from him. The him and Tupac will be married together for the rest of the duration. The East Coast West Coast battle wars, their deaths.
Yeah.
I get it, but me personally, he wasn't I'm not saying he was garbage. He's not garbage. He got a flow. Everything was nice. It went together, but I just wasn't. I wasn't a fan. And then I always felt as if though, again, his time was cut short. I'm the same dude that don't believe Terrell Davis should be in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Bo Jackson was a great running back, but I can't put him with Jim Brown because he fizzled out.
I got you.
And that's just how I feel about Big. I felt if his career would have kept going, don't get me wrong,
he's right about that.
He would have been one of the greatest. I mean,
he was still coming
So
up.
why?
He got cut
I don't
short.
want to get
He
on
got cut-
sports.
he did get
because
cut-
Terrell
No,
Davis
no.
deserves to get in the Hall of Fame.
But
'cause
see,
he was,
yeah,
let's
he
hear
ran
it.
for
I
2,000
can name-
yards.
Bring it back to music. Bring it back to
Yeah.
music. Bring it back.
Because I can name things, and I'm a
Steelers
Steeler fan. Like I think somebody like Lynn Swann. Now,
Why knew you could mention Lynn Swann? When I pulled up behind your car, the first thing came to my mind, Lynn Swann.
Because I
you had that whole
see, 'cause I got that
Steeler thing in the
Steeler
back.
thing going on.
Yeah.
But with and this is
The
what I'm
Iron
saying
Curtain.
about Big. Big had what? How many albums Big had? 2, right?
Yeah, two.
Two.
No
And
mix-
it's not a knock. It's not a knock because those 2 albums, some will argue, may have been the best hip hop albums ever. His second album was tremendous. I'm gonna call if you talk
Really?
about pure
His first album
bro.
was better than his
First album was better.
album
You think
than the
so?
second one.
So I was
Yeah.
going to mention this. I was
Really?
I was going to mention this real quick, and I want to add on to what you were saying. I was going to mention this real quick. Marzook, we found out we all.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I didn't like Biggie. Like, okay, we had got my boy Jazz had got the early tape, that one that Busta Rhymes be talking about, how Biggie was just making copies of it, and we was over when I had the studio in the basement. He played it. I was totally distracted doing other things. It was cool to me, sound okay. It wasn't until Marzook picked me up in this new car he had, threw that CD in, and we drove from here to Plainfield, back up here, Piscataway through New Brunswick, and we listened to that album twice. I'm like, yo, Big is nice. Now, I'm not going to say I felt he was the best, but he was nice. And I started liking the stuff he started doing afterwards. I didn't like the second album as much as I liked the first one.
Did you say the second album was more commercial?
Of course. I don't say what it is. I just don't like it.
That's
course.
why as far
Second album more commercial. Second album had more features. It was.
It wasn't like
See,
the first one.
was more
to me,
hard.
the first one was
Went
hardcore.
hard,
It was
went
like,
hard.
and
I agree.
that's what Big wanted. To me, I may be completely off base. This
Ready
is
to
my
die.
It's a
opinion.
true story because
This
I
is my
like
opinion.
I like Machine Gun Funk, and that was big. That was Big wanted for the first single.
So that's why I think this more was his idea. This is what
And
he
then
wanted
Puff
to put out.
kinda
And then
like-
I think the second album, I think Puff had a little more. Puff wanted to do. You got to do commercial. You got to do a big and grandiose.
Puff had a
so,
lane.
So then and it was a great lane. But I think he had a little more influence on how that one went. Because
Even though
it was a
even though-
it was a good
But
album. Don't get me wrong, it's a
sonically,
good
that
album.
was a good album, bro.
It had some good
It was-
commercial. The
it
first
was-
one had good commercial joints in there too.
The
But I
song
liked
with-
the first one because it was more gritty.
That's
The
fair.
second one was more polished, but it was really polished.
No, I got you on that. Strategically polished. So yeah. But that being said, man, I've always felt that way about Big. As far as De La, older De La,
Yo, Mace,
I
I'm sorry,
like
bro.
more, man.
Mace,
Listen, man.
Mace, if you watching right now,
Yo,
Peace
man.
to Pasta Noose,
Young-
man. De La,
I don't-
that 3 Feet High
I'm
Rising,
gonna be honest, it was
classic.
It was
How can
De La Soul is
I-
Dead, classic. Balloon Mind State, classic.
older De La. I was with, man. As they got
You don't
older.
like 3 Feet High and Rising? Like that album?
Yo, he didn't
that's
even like,
one
he didn't
album.
even like Potholes in My
that
Yard.
was one of the
What?
songs. I couldn't stand that song.
Back in the day, all the cars in Plainfield, Potholes, I had that going in my system all the time.
Yo, that.
Listen, that's one. Okay, here we go. This is how you measure a classic album. I'm going back to our era.
Hmm?
If you could play the tape from A to B without skipping.
Oh, yeah, you play it straight through without skipping.
High and Rising was one of those tapes. Name me a song on there you had to fast forward. Well, he wouldn't even put it in. He wouldn't put it inside that.
No, I'm not going. Again, so when I diss people, I know it's going to sound like I'm talking out the side of my mouth. I understand where they are in the echelons of hip hop.
See, this is what we have to clear up in hip hop, and then we'll bring it all the way back to the weirdo. That's what makes this
okay.
Is that what people have to do? Understand is like, just because you don't like something or that's not your cup of tea, it's not dissing. And that's what a lot of people feel like. Because I'm just saying, because you think,
true.
I
do that all the time.
Like, you're not dissing them. You're just giving your opinion. That's not your cup of tea. Yeah. Everybody's not going to like everything. And if somebody don't like your music, they're not dissing you personally. It's just.
Yeah.
Now, ironically, I love Tribe. Tribe, to me. Now, listen, you can say they were all under the same umbrella, theoretically. Mm-hmm. The native tongue. Yeah. There's nothing. Tribe was ill because they had it all. They had the fun with Fife, the ill flow with Tip, the production with Shaheed. It just
and Tip.
It was everything.
Yeah.
Tip was producing.
Matter of fact, I heard Tip is doing.
Better than I thought.
Huh?
Fife was a lot better than I thought.
Oh, absolutely.
I took him for granted.
When Low End Theory, I liked him in the first one, but when Low End Theory came out,
it's sad when you don't when you go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
Like you always thought, Q-Tip was the man. Q-Tip was the man. So then I paid attention. I didn't really Fife. I listened to it. But then once when he passed away, and I went back. I went back and listened to the track. I was like, yo, he was nicer than a lot of people gave him credit for. Yeah. And it's like it's sad that I don't think he didn't get his. Like I won't say like you get your flowers or get the respect he should have got when he was there. Mm-hmm. Like because if you look at it, it's like Q-Tip was the son. Yeah. He outshined them all.
Yeah.
But when you sit and listen to the projects. He wasn't that much.
Yeah,
he ain't destroy him on a track.
They were two different MCs, but worked together well. Yes. And when they came together, I think it was a great combo. Mm-hmm.
I do want to bring something. What's up, everybody? Y'all on Live in the Cipher right now. We here with Ahsan, the Golden Child. That's my man. We is in the building, and we talking hip hop, but we're not gonna get away from the weirdos. We got tonight. We got on, and we welcome him in. We got to talk about the weirdos, a little bit of music, and we just politicking a little bit. You could chime in. You can go on the live and chime in, or you can call us at 646-233-1302. You can definitely do that.
Can I plug this?
Absolutely, bro.
Yo, listen, check out this shirt. I grew up on hip hop. Go to Art of MCing on Instagram. Art of
MCing. Okay.
ARTOFMCING. Art of MCing. Actually, I forgot when we posted that up, but it's on there. You can go ahead and you can purchase one of these right now. I grew up on hip hop.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Nice shirts. And actually, we got. I'm gonna change the price. I gotta figure we got the old promo code up there.
What's up?
Inbox me right now. If you're watching the show right now, we're gonna take $10 off the shirt.
That's what's up.
But I don't know how quickly I could do it right now to get in there. But inbox me and I could just adjust the price.
Now
we do $20 for the shirt.
Or matter of fact, go to the Art of MCing on Instagram, and send them and put a DM in that way. If you can't get the code in now, they can see it in the DM. Say you
I'll send
heard
you back
it,
a code.
Yeah, you heard it on Live in the Cipher show.
In the Cipher.
And you're looking for the discount code to pick up some merchandise.
So that's you was asking things. We about to pop off some stuff with Art of MCing. We're filming some episodes now of that, and that's gonna be releasing. I guess like mid-spring.
Now you brought with you you brought us a couple of treats. I see. I want to play these joints for them real quick as time is getting short. And you welcome anytime, man. I want you to actually to come by when you can, just to speak on hip hop. That's what we like doing here. Just to come in, sit down, and you'll be on this side of the fence. We'll have you over there, come in as a guest and sit down and chill and politic, and let's talk about it. Yeah. But let's talk about this. I think this is the one here. This was the weirdos. I'm not sure. It was Valentine. It was Watch. Let's talk about that first.
Watch. So basically, the weirdos from Oklahoma City, they've been doing their thing for about I would say about 5 to 7 years now. 5 years. I met him maybe 5 years ago. They was maybe 7 years ago, maybe 6. Correct me, B-Mez Sprees. I know if y'all on here, comment on the bottom and correct me if I'm mistaken there. But this song right here is Watch Them, because right now we're using the visuals of a plane and they're taking height, and we're saying watch them now, because now we feel right now they're at the polished point of the game, as you said. Right. They got the whole idea of hip hop. That everything is pure. But even with their generation, they still have a little bit what their generation is doing, but they're taking it as artists and putting it into their music, as you're going to hear and watch. And if we're going to rock the other song that they've dropped in for Valentine's for the ladies, you'll hear it in that as well. Right, we got that one queued up too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so this is off the new EP that's going to be coming out maybe in a month or two with Chuck Strangers from Pro Era. Okay, he produced it. He's rhyming on 2 of the joints too, and he produced the whole EP. So, we're trying to get the collabos going on.
Let's dive in, man. Let's Weirdos.
Watch them for real.
Yeah, we want all of that. Watch out. Yeah. Watch out. Watch it. Watch out. Yeah, you found who coming for the crown. Yeah, you found who coming for it. It's we. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah, you found who coming for the crown. Yeah, you found who coming for it. Coming for the crown. Who got the throne? Who got it? Hit you from top to bottom. My 7 chakras, these lyric massages, smooth how we enter. Audio pilots high as the clouds. I can see Zion the truth, but we iron my G. Chuck, they sent that alchemy. Man, it's time to kill. Sacrificial MC. Went to church with no offering. No time to chill. On the road to infinity. Infinitely 500 the team. Meek with the dreams. On the chase like the bank. More money, more respect, but I don't relate. Spiritual more than physical. We in the airwaves. Been here before, maybe. Back to the spaceship. Once it's open, no closing. My third eye focus. We retrieving what was stolen. Got my people frozen. Musta got them when they was dozing. We are those in UFOs existing through the audio. Watch out, look who watching. Yeah, come at me wrong and I'll probably keep going. Yeah, we coming for the crown and I'm a king like Kong. Where your energy ain't worth my response. You a pawn. Culture peeping trying to copy, but the genes ain't got the G. Ain't talking guanines. Got him while we mitosis. Focus the oceans, sipping mimosas.
Piece of sharp.
But the visual was crazy.
Yeah, piece of sharp.
And you can tell, and lyrically, man, they gotten better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's so we took all last year was all development and recording, and that's why there's a year gap. And this the EP is a setup for an album coming out called Cool, K-E-W-L, Cool, Killing Evil While Living, and that's going to be coming towards the late summer. But this,
they're going to do EP soon, and then in the summer they're gonna drop another
album.
one.
Yeah, towards the end of the summer.
Wow.
And then we're working on a joint project called Nigga Free. And
Wow, that's what's up.
Are you gonna be rhyming too?
no, it's production.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
But
about to
it's,
say, all
but
right.
it's more a conscious album.
Okay.
It's Nigga Free.
Okay. And it's gonna be it's gonna be.
On my own, it's collabo.
Okay.
Towards the winter, late winter.
Oh, y'all putting out some work this year.
People convincing me that you gotta put out this content, but it's gonna be it's quality content. It's not
Right.
gonna
You
be
ain't just putting something out just to put it out, just throwing out anything.
Yeah. So we still, I mean, that's why Sonny's coming in, and making sure everything is moving. So because he understands that and making sure I don't, because I'll sit there and keep correct. Like when I'm trying to do stuff, I'll analyze and edit and create from graphics to music. I can't let stuff go. So I need people to tell me, let's leave it alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure, man. The energy is there. The everything. I mean, it's good to hear real hip hop. I enjoy it. Because, and I'm not saying, again, I got to be careful from now because I try to put myself in the perspective of the artists. Because when we was coming up, and I say this openly and proudly, our peers or people before us that played R&B, they try to act like it now, but at one point in time, those older heads hated hip hop.
Absolutely.
They couldn't stand it because they figured we were stealing their music. I mean, remember that whole bunch of talk, and theoretically we was.
Yeah.
I bet some people might use got stolen and they didn't get paid for it still.
But yeah, so I don't want to dog out the younger artists. They got their own style of music and everything
be that old man
now.
on the porch with the long socks on.
Exactly.
Like,
but I love these
people
guys.
people who get in their age bracket who hate on the younger people. I say, yeah, we sound like, I don't say we. What's that going on? Your thing?
I'm sorry, that's me. Go ahead.
Like our parents when hip hop first came out. That's noise. That ain't gonna last. That ain't music.
Yeah.
And that's what we sound telling the young kids now.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't gonna last. That ain't music. That's just noise. Y'all just
Yeah.
It's like full circle. Let them I say let them live.
Let them do their
But
thing.
I like some of the new music because I say every bit of music has its place.
Absolutely.
Like what I put on if I'm not listening to say Kendrick or J. Cole or somebody or somebody in that vein, I'm not gonna say Lupe because Lupe is earlier than him. But of the newer artists, if I'm not looking for lyrics, I'm not putting on some of these new artists because I want to hear bars.
Yes.
But I might put them on because of the mood they might put me in and the vibe they put
it's
and be
music.
like, yeah,
it's a song.
Yeah, I'm listening to it for that purpose. A lot of times, I think we listen to things and we expect like I'm gonna pop this in and everybody's supposed to rhyme like Nas. They're supposed to have lyrics. No, that's not them. This is who they are. This is what they do. This is what they do well. And appreciate it for what it is and stop trying to make it something that it's not and that it's never going to be. Because if you're trying to make it something that's never going to be, then you might, I'm never going to like it.
Yeah.
That's like saying, yo, I love Nas. Do I want to hear a bunch of Nas songs in the club?
Nah.
Because that ain't his lane. You know, if you're in a club and they're throwing a bunch of Nas songs that ain't like certain ones, you can be like, the energy going to go. Like,
when I was DJing, Ain't Hard to Tell was a nice one.
Yeah, like certain songs will still go.
Yeah.
But you put on a bunch of other ones, they're gonna be like, I like it lyrically, but I'm not trying to. I want everybody just sitting down bopping their head. I want somebody gonna be moving. You ain't gonna be moving that much.
You know who's the king of that? Let's be fair. I'm gonna be honest. You talking about like hard, still was hard, but his songs bounced in the club was Jay. You can say what you want. You could put certain songs Jay had, especially Can I Get a what? Can I Get a and all that. He was dope.
Yeah,
but he paid. He got the top producers and everything. Speaking of that, I had the thing that I heard, which is going to be an interesting collabo to me, is, and Ghost will love this, L is coming out with a new album.
Who?
What?
Cool J.
Okay.
Produced by Tip.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you come out with a new album. I'm gonna tell you come out with an album.
Interesting, right?
That's interesting.
That's what I heard in the interview.
I'll believe it when I see
it's a
it.
Queens thing. You don't understand.
That might work, but I don't know how L. See, I wonder the hunger aspect once you're already at that level.
Yeah. And he wasn't doing it all the time.
Yeah, because
he took a long time off between music.
Yes.
Like everybody think, Jay's still doing it. No, Jay's been active.
Yeah.
True.
Like he don't go like long stretches without you hearing him
almost
on
like
something.
A boxer. He don't go too long.
Whether it's on a appearance on a song,
exactly,
or something.
Facts.
But he ain't go like 10 years.
And Jay will pop on doing a cameo. He's around it. Like I can't see nothing. I'm not trying to dog L out, but is L in Hollywood now? I mean, is L on the set on NCIS? Is he listening to what's really popping in the streets now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't here. Jay Electronica coming out with an album finally.
Oh, my
Finally?
God.
I want to.
And they say Jay's gonna be on it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think he had a moment.
I don't know, bro.
He had a moment.
You know what?
Let's
But I
see.
think
Let's see.
Oh, add Latifah to my list, too. Just
Nice.
in case you
That
didn't
first
know.
album was nice.
no, he didn't like.
No, I'm not a Latifah fan. I know Oz.
Yeah,
listen,
see.
man. This is why
I
we
don't deal with him
debate
on
all
certain.
the time.
I don't deal with him on certain hip hop things, man.
Wow.
Like he out
my
there.
God.
You like Master Ace?
Yes, I
You was
love
in my
him.
Jetta. You heard Master
Love
Ace. You
Master
heard
Ace.
the day I used to drive that
Love
Jetta around.
Master
Master Ace was
One of the
Oh,
most
crazy.
underrated,
Yeah, yeah.
probably the underrated dude in that Juice Crew.
Yo, Master Ace. album.
Juice Crew, the whole hip hop.
Yo, Master Ace album was tight. The one where he was standing on it with the city, the project building behind him.
Take a look around.
Yeah.
Music.
I told him one time that was one of my. That's in my top 10.
The music
Albums?
man.
Yep.
Music man. was
You
dope.
knew that because in my car I had that rocking all the time.
Yeah.
Me and the Biz.
Me and the Biz,
Yeah.
Music Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told story. Yo,
Yes.
that was the album, man.
You know what? We need to do. I see it's so hard now with Facebook, and you can't really you can't play these songs like you when we
can't
first
play
started doing
nothing.
this. You used to be able to do it, but I would love to do.
Everybody got copyright, man.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
I get it,
crazy.
yeah.
You just can't do it.
Like
So,
you play copyright stuff on YouTube will strip your audio.
which is crazy.
You had a video go on. You play some copyright music. Audio will go out. You still see the video, but
Oh, wow.
it won't be no audio.
Even on live?
Or they'll be like, oh, you can't monetize this.
Even
this
on live?
video. I've heard
think so.
Instagram Live, they start kicking people off, but it's weird because sometimes they will, sometimes they won't.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's weird. But certain people, like you can get away with some stuff, like maybe like house music. But like, I don't think they really go after like that.
Yeah.
Don't play like a Jay or Beyonce song,
Wow.
or maybe like a Michael Jackson.
It's sad because you're just
you
a
play
fan,
that,
though.
you play, they'll cut you quick.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, people got to eat. People want their royalties. That's the only way you're going to get it now is through the streaming and playing, right?
That's a fact.
Yeah, but they can work it out.
Yeah, I
because
think-
because Instagram already working out because you could add music to your
Yeah, so what
to
they
your
should
story.
do, they should have a slush fund of all that money from ads they collect, Facebook, all those ads they collect.
or all
and
the
s-
data you sold to people.
and
Who
they-
didn't
so
want your data
take some of that
sold.
money and say, okay, this is for
Buy a blanket license.
blanket license. There you go.
Now, real quick, we're gonna play the other joint too. The Valentine's Day joint. Which
That
is
comes
there.
out. That comes out Friday. It's not has nothing to do with the EP, but it's a joint that they felt they want to give respect to the queens and stuff like that. And he so we have building sessions like this all the time. And B Mez always said that one time I hit him with the thing that you always got to have something for the ladies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They had a joint called Hello. It's still like one of the hottest joints. That's when I first started working with them. We got that video. I think we got that to a point where it was on MTVU University, and it was in VH1 in India. It was rocking. And it was off a mixtape. This is when I first started working with them. And when they did Hello, I told them, I said, you got to do some more stuff like that. Not saying, I'm not trying to, LL them.
Right.
I ain't trying to.
But you got to walk that fine. You got to walk that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to say, and the artists.
And
I
no
always equate
disrespect,
to,
LL, because I like LL.
I equate to artists like you got to walk that line like Fabulous walks the line.
Yo,
Fabulous makes, and he's been in the game for 20 years. Like when he first came in the game, I was like, "Yo, Fabulous, you gonna?" I said, "People gonna turn around, so you gonna mess around? Fabulous gonna be in hip hop for 20 plus years." People, like, I don't know. He walked
Hall
the
of
perfect
Famer, man.
line where he made songs for the women, but then he could still throw a street song in there, so he kept the streets, and you never question what his lyrical ability and could he rhyme.
And what you call it from Lloyd Banks.
Yeah,
The lady song game. Ain't nobody touching them.
yeah. I wish Lloyd would just want to make some more music, man. He just didn't. Put out
Real
enough.
quick to your Biggie thing you were saying earlier. 'Cause I want to go back to that. Jadakiss was like that for me.
I love Jada.
I didn't like Jada in the beginning, but he grew.
Man, I love Jada.
And see, I think with Biggie, he got like he said, he got cut short. Where Jada had all this time, and like I think he's like
Jada got better now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's one of the illest. Like I mean, bar for bar.
Man.
I can't even tell you I can't name a Jada classic because they all just good.
Yeah.
Bro, now you talk. He's one of my top 5 greatest lyricists of all time.
Yeah. And I did not like him in the beginning. I did not like the Locks.
The most
Not
classic.
Not at all.
Line.
When Money, Power, and Respect, the album came out.
Come on, I hated that song. That song was what did it for me. Like stop. But I had to play. I was DJing a lot at the time. I mean, I could say I liked the Locks, but not like how everybody else was feeling them. But I could say right now that Jada, Ashik Luch, you know what I'm saying, Ghost, all of them, just like
Yo, they
as they develop, like we watched them.
Yeah, you see, they got better from the beginning. They got better, and they consistent. They know what they stay in their lane, and they put out what they're good at.
They come together. They nice. They separate projects. They nice like this, and they relevant now. They could do a joint now. It's just like,
and Jada just put out one with Rick Ross. Kiss the Sky. Kiss the Sky.
Yes,
Kiss the Sky. Yeah.
We got to play. Well, there's a couple of videos I just saw. Did you? And Redman got his song is hilarious.
Smack the shit out of you. I love that shit right there.
But
peace, Fred. That shit is.
The one thing I gotta say, I do want to go back to Jada. To me, he said there's two lines, and this ain't really raw. This is just raw hip hop. Two lines that. One line that Jada said, I forgot the first part, but he always said, because we all know dead rappers get better promotion.
That's right.
That was one, because that's a fact.
That's a fact.
And the other one, I'm going to shift to somebody else that y'all probably, and me and Ghost say it all the time. He took it to another level, gangster. 50 Cent. I don't know if he wrote this line or not.
Who? Jada wrote
He said, if I was you, I'd be shook of me. I'd shoot your mama's crib up and make your ass come look for me.
Yeah.
Now, I know that's the violence, but that line
wow.
was crazy.
Yeah.
And it shows the mentality. But that being said, we're gonna get into the Weirdos joint, man.
We're loving.
We gonna make it happen.
And check how this is a perfect thing when you talk about mixture of the roots and vibes of hip hop from the golden era with what's going on now with lyrics, harmony, and all of it mixed together.
Okay. And what's the name of the song again? Weird Lovin'?
Weird Lovin'.
Okay, Weird Lovin'.
It's coming out the 15th.
Okay.
On all platforms.
All streaming platforms. Good. What's up?
Sorry, the 14th.
It's a drug. Love is the drug that she wants. She's so fine. It blows my mind. The fact that she's even mine. The vibe, infinite the vibe. I done found a wife making love. We done end up with a child.
Yeah, the proof's in the pudding. I'ma take you where I couldn't. I'm glad we didn't end it where we could've.
Change her name, yeah, I let it sound. Turn her on off the styles. She caught me in her net, then I browse.
Yeah, I know what makes her happy, taking trips to Saturn. Put a ring around her finger, yeah, she calling me daddy.
You know you gotta have one that you stay connected to. 3 to the 4's love. Weirdos, we 500. She wants some more, she love it more. She wants some more. You know you gotta have one that you stay connected to. 3 to the 4's love.
Kama Sutra, put your name on it. I'll tell you what, you can't give up when it comes to love.
Yeah, good loving, she want it. Leave her fiending, unleashing all her demons. Yeah, I had to clean her. Hot, we steaming. She say, am I dreaming? Now this real life. Now what this feel like? Ain't had no good loving in a while. That's why I'm here now. I'm good, you know you messing with the golden child. 100 million styles.
wants love. Weirdos, we 500. She wants some more loving.
That's what's up, man.
The Weirdos. We are those. Righteous Mob Entertainment.
Dope concept.
500.
Dope concept, man.
Loved it. I loved it.
Yo, man. So let me get us some picture
The
back.
gay
I guess,
family,
you know what I'm saying?
just chill. Let's rock that.
Yeah, y'all should just come
Just
up off that for.
Just for the
culture.
14th. It's for the Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
get some love
And I
in your
kept saying the
heart.
wrong
Yeah.
date. It's Friday, the 14th.
Yeah, have some love in your hearts.
And real quick, speaking of that, I
got a lot of Marvin Gaye samples I want to use.
Yo,
I gotta promote this.
talk about classics.
Sheesh.
Yo, if you were in the Plainfield area, February 14th, 2020, Valentine's Day Jam. Jersey Cats, my man, Storm Norm, he's going to be there DJing. This is the Arbor Rescue Hall, 1790 West 7th Street, Piscataway, New Jersey. Doors open 8:30 p.m. Showtime starts at 9:30. Buy tickets, nice little comedy
Yo, Norm.
Tickets
show.
$20, light
Jam.
buffet. Or
Yeah, man.
Is it a comedy
BYOB.
show or a party?
Combination, I think.
Yo,
Norm's DJing. I think he's
Norm.
going to be playing some music
could
there.
you play the Good Lovin'
And-
record on that day, Norm? Could you
Yeah.
play this Good
Ooh.
Lovin' record right here?
That's what's
sorry,
up.
the Weird Lovin'.
Yeah, let me get it to him.
That's what's up.
Come
And that's
on, Norm.
another promote. We going to get that pop in there. So
And
I got to
then-
let
and
y'all
then
know,
it's
come
tape.
on out there and get that in. So real quick before we sign off, because we got early, I just want y'all to know, give your information out, man.
My Instagram is Ahsan the Golden Child. That's AHSAN the Golden Child. AHSAN the Golden Child. There's a lot of things, as Chill was saying. I guess I'll come another time and speak
Absolutely.
on some more stuff because it's like content. It's not all just music. It's a lot. There's a lot of things. I've been quiet for a while because I've been putting things together and working with people. Check out the Blueprint Radio on Instagram and Art of MCing. I'm on Saturdays midnight to 2 on 88.7 WRSU FM. Support New Jersey radio. Support what we're doing. Live in the Cipher. I'm all about the lyrics, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Weirdos, WERDOZE, WERDOZE. Just the way on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is all the same.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by. And then again,
Absolutely.
bro, you can come on through, do what it is you do. You're
Yes.
always welcome. And we definitely entice new music. We love it. So it is what it is. We just enjoy doing it. And artists that it don't matter. We just love hip hop. This is what this channel and station about. Maybe one day, like I said, we can do some sort of collabo. Even if you got y'all show on, maybe we mix it up. Let's go up in there and make a connection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can do it, something like that as well. Everybody, just want to thank y'all, man, for just chiming in. We had a abbreviated show tonight. Storm Norm was out sick. Feel better. Smooth P, feel better. We got your back, whatever it may be. Me and Ghost held it down, along with my man Ahsan the Golden Child. Look forward to having you come in, like I said, on the night where you could be on just sitting behind this panel and let's just talk hip hop. That's always good.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind, y'all, if you're a new artist, you can also go to download your music at Support My Music at bks1.com. Send that in, and if you send it in before the show, we'll play your joint.
And real quick,
Follow us on live at Live and Cipher on Instagram. You'll see we'll put a post where you can send your music
Yeah,
to.
no doubt.
and can you do this real quick?
Sure.
Go to Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever your favorite platform is. Put that song "Watch" on from the Weirdos and just let it play. Put it on loop.
Facts.
Put it on loop.
Right,
put it on
yeah.
loop. Put it on loop.
Put it on the playlist.
Put it on your playlist. Put it on your playlist. It's a click. That's all we asking you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the video and share it. That's all I want. Weirdos. WERDOZE. Weirdos.
That's right, man. Support. And then also one last thing, of course, for our radio station too, you can go to BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Subscribe, man. Just click on the subscribe. Hip hop is hip hop, man. And don't get me wrong, we enjoy doing it. We are trying to just build, and we have built a brand here. And we just want to encourage you to join us, man. So subscribe, make us your favorite, so you can see everything that's going on BKS1 Radio. We got shows all up and down every day, every night. Wednesday night, we're here though, usually 10 to 11:30. abbreviated areas sometimes. Like tonight we did it, but we always are here Wednesday night. So make sure you chime in to support. All right. All right. We about to roll out.
Thank you for tuning in all. Have a great night.
All right. Thank you for having
Yo, man, it's got to be that real hip-hop feel, man. Get these levels right. All right, something like...
You will now go back to when rap music had hard beats, when it was called hip-hop.
Live in the Cipher. Wednesday night, gotta get it right. Live in the Cipher, chills on the mic. You got cash, I'm worth it, pay me. You can't outfox me, so say that for Jamie. BKS1radio.com. Hot like 5 kids, so ring the alarm. Got the industry corner with our own damn opinions. No Serato, it's authentic. When late night is spinning, the truth, the real. Hip-hop ain't dead, and if it was, we resurrected it. It's back to the essence, the bare essential. Storm Norm is the leader, we call him the general. Smooth P and Ghost, we rate and review. So if you're scared to spit the 16, don't come through. Ooh! Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the hottest hip-hop show on the net, live in the Cipher, baby. You got my man, Chill Mr. Keep It Real. Ladies love Smooth P, Short Fuse, DJ Late Night, and your man, Storm Norm the General on BKS1Radio.com, where we represent the real hip-hop.